Hey guys, it's FIFA Rally here, and welcome to episode 107 of Let's FIFA 13. And if you enjoyed yesterday's episode, I'm quite sure you'll enjoy this one as well, because I got quite a few nice goals in this one as well. So for the first game, we're into the quarterfinals of the African Group Winners' Cup, and we get through here in the 22nd minute. I'm not quite sure how this is a foul. He got onto the ball, and I actually thought it was a free kick when I got the game stopped, but instead it is a penalty, and I will score from that to make it 1-0, and straight after that he substitutes off the players from Ghana and the Ivory Coast and gets on Xavi Iniesta and Jordi Alba, but that was not going to change the game pretty much. I get a chance here in with Neymar, but it is saved, and then 1 minute later he will push through with the substituted players, but it didn't matter too much because just before halftime I pick up a free kick, used the custom set piece I created quite a while ago, haven't used it that much, but I will get a goal from it here to make it a 2-1, and we continue into the start of the second half here. We'll find Quincy, and as you can see here, he backs off, tries to cover up my players, and I ended up doing a few skill moves which didn't really skill anyone, but I get it through and make it a 3-1. And one final chance here in the 56th minute with Wallace, and nice stuff here, going past several defenders, gets a shot in, but it is saved, and that is pretty much how the game ends. 3-1, and I'm through to the semi-finals. But before I play that game, I'll go and play a Division 1 game, and I've actually recorded this gameplay a little bit ahead of time because you told me on yesterday's episode that I actually could play several tournaments at the same time, because I believe in FIFA 12 you couldn't do that, and I just had in my head that you couldn't do it in FIFA 13 either, but you can do that, and I've taken that into consideration for the future episodes. So I'm into Division 1 here. I'm looking to win the title. I'm 2 games away and 2 points away, I believe, so it looks pretty good, and I'm into a game where I had a lot of chances, a lot of shots in on goal, but I didn't never get it into the back of the net. So as you can see here, 12 shots on target, 16 shots total compared to his 4 and 5 shots. So I felt I should have won the game, so I was a little bit frustrated because only 1 point. I need 1 point. I cannot lose my final game of the division if I want to win the title. But before I go and play that division game, which is a little bit later in this episode, I will play the African Group Winners Tournament. They're going into the semi-finals, coming up against a 4-2-2 side, and the first thing happening is Marin getting on the pitch, and then into the second half I'll create my first proper chance here with Carlos Eduardo, and he tackles me from behind, and I will pick up another penalty, and Neymar once again converting it, and that makes it 1-1. And after I got that goal, I started creating quite a few chances. Here, shot it just over the goal, and then Neymar on the ball. He will pass it to Jadson. We'll find a Quincy cut inside, and very lucky to get the rebound to make it a 2-0. And then Neymar once again on the ball. Like, he's everywhere when I play with this team. Usually the left mid and right mid in a 3-5-2 formation tends to be completely out of the game, at least when doing skill moves for me, but I don't know, Neymar, he's just everywhere when I play with this squad, and I really do enjoy that. So as you can see, I win the game 2-0, I'm through to the final, and Neymar there getting the man of the match in a game I controlled it pretty much, and I will go into the final straight away. My players are in good fitness, and I will come up against the squad which is not too bad. A 4-1-2-1-2, mainly Premier League players, and then Vorsa and a right mid there. And I will get my first chance in the 15th minute. He tries to cover up Carlos Eduardo, and I get it through here with Wallison to make it a 1-0. So a pretty good start to the game, and I get another chance 15 minutes later, but it is saved. And eventually he will get through here. It did frustrate me a little bit because I did intercept the pass, and then he will just hammer that one into the back of the net to make it a 1-1. And at that point in time, one of his only few chances. So as I said, a little bit frustrated about that, but I'll of course be pushing for that 2-1 goal, creating quite a few chances, but in the end it is him getting a goal from a corner. And then 90th minute, I will find Carlos Eduardo here inside the box, cuts him behind the defender, but he misses the shot, and that means I lose the final. And I was a little bit annoyed about that, but nonetheless, I will go into Division 1 looking to at least get a trophy. So we go into the game, and I come up against a 3-5-2 Premier League side here. Pretty much all players in the right position and formation apart from Sissoko. Quite solid team there, and he will get the lead here with Tarab. So it didn't look too good there, but I'll of course be trying to at least get a draw so I can win the title. So quite a cheap goal here to get, but it makes it 1-1, and it makes sure I'm in in reach of the title, and the game actually ends at 1-1. So I win the title, I get a pack, I get 8,000 coins, so not too bad there. And I go straight out and open the pack, and as you can see, I get a Beckham from PSG, so I'll probably try and get him into a squad alongside the inform David Silva and play that new what is called Chinese New Year tournament for the next episode probably. But before we do that, we go into the final game of this episode. It is the African Group Winners' Cup once again, and this game we're going to be a very good game. Nice stuff here from Neymar, going past two defenders. He cuts inside the pitch and takes the shot to make it 1-0. Lovely goal there, and we continue creating skill chances. Here's Frimpong on the ball. Quite weird that he is getting that far into the box, but he gets a shot in just wide. And then in the 39th minute, he'll push down the wing with Valencia, cross it in. A bad clearance ends up at Javinho, who will make it 1-1. But he didn't have that many chances in the game, and I knew I could get a goal back, so I'll try straight from kickoff here. Nice bit of play between Carlos Eduardo and Wallison, through on goal, and that will make it a 2-1. Give me the lead instantly. And we get another chance before halftime. As you can see, he just held A, and I didn't want to do any skill moves. I just sprinted past him and crossed it in because I wanted him to know that he just couldn't hold the contain button, because I kind of wanted him to go into the tackles when I did skill moves. And it kind of helped for the remains of the game here, creating quite a lot of chances. Nice panel there from Quincy, but the shot goes just past. And then it's Carlos Eduardo on the ball here, hitting him on a counter attack. Flicks it up with the rainbow flick. Had hoped for a bicycle kick, but it is saved by the keeper. And then finally, 75th minute, Neymar on the ball. And this is some really nice stuff. Fake shot. And look at this little move before the roulette, past the two defenders. Scoop, turn in behind the defender, and a goal. That was a pretty sweet goal. Might use it in the compilation, and we'll actually pick up a penalty as well after a few nice skill moves from Quincy, and Neymar will of course convert it to make it a 5-1, and that is the end of the game and the end of the episode. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll have another one out tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.